Everybody, what's up? Friday. Um, I do want to point out one thing. Yesterday was a bank holiday, it was Juneteenth, and fucking yesterday, we ended up taking out the my main target, I'm not gonna lie. Like I was looking for shorts to this weekly low for the longest time, and we took it out. And we're getting really, a pretty bullish reaction back higher. So we're coming from this 4 hour fair value gap higher. So I'm honestly bullish. I'm not gonna lie. Bullish up until I'm gonna say this one. These we have these levels of buy side, which I think on a 4 hour time frame standpoint is where we're going. You know, I don't see us kind of stopping wherever we are right now, right here, and not going any higher. But after here, I don't think. I mean, it would be a little crazy if we take out this weekly low and then take out the weekly high. That would be a little crazy. It's only 300 points though. Anyway, but like the point of what I'm saying is the daily candle flipped. Yeah. But this is a crazy wick on the daily, so I don't really know how price action is going to be. I'm not gonna lie. We can mark out the sessions and shit. So Asia low. And London low is there, but it's honestly so close that unless we have like an SMT or something, I'm probably not even gonna mark it. Yeah, we don't have to mark it right now. If I'm in a short position, we could, but I really don't know if I am gonna be looking for shorts. Maybe just a rebalance and then continue higher. We have no news, so we'll see. We are looking to take a trade. Of course we are, but I want to fucking take a trade today because I haven't traded this whole week on my Express accounts, which is a little ridiculous. Like I gotta fucking get over this fear of pressing the fucking button. But anyway, so I do think we go higher, but it might be pretty shit price action. But we'll see. I mean, we are above the daily open, midnight open, and 8:30 open. So if market can open right at 9:30 and manipulate down first, that would be better instead of just ripping up. But honestly, who knows what's gonna happen? So I'm actually gonna come back. We'll see what happens. We have about um one sec. What was Alright, let me do this later. I'm gonna um I'm gonna see you guys whenever I see a trade. But honestly, I'm looking for buys, but I'm kind of expecting pretty shit price action because the main target for me personally this week has already been hit. So in the meantime, we're either gonna, um, probably fuck around. Like I don't expect just taking out weekly. How many points is this? 3%. Like I don't see us doing that. I see us maybe going up, going back down, going back up. Like pretty shitty price action. So we'll see. I'm gonna see you guys when I see a trade. All right, everybody. I'm in a trade. I'm break even. I'm up $50 profit. Now, I did go break even really early. Um, However, I was in this before the 15-minute candle rejected, and we had a strong sell-off, but we were able to not immediately, but once this 15-minute candle closed and we closed down here, I was like, oh, this is kind of sketchy. But then we were buying back up, and I was like, once we hit this high, I'm going break even just to protect capital. So I did, because I can't afford to lose. So yeah, and it's a little late. It's 11:30. I'm taking this trade. We came down, we swept out Asia low. We filled in a bigger imbalance on the 1 hour and the 15 minute. We got big imbalances to the left. I wanted to enter somewhere here, but I didn't. Actually, I'm not gonna lie, a really good entry was right here. Um, like this was actually a really good entry, and you're 80 points in profit if you took that, which I don't know how much that is. It's probably a couple $100. around 600, 500, which would be pretty nice. But anyway, so I'm in this, right now. Um, where am I gonna scale some? Because I don't mind scaling some. Uh, how many points is that? 50. So we'll scale one there. I'm not gonna lie. Won't let me place an order. Limit sell for one right here. Because that'll be 50, that'll be $100. And then we will do there, maybe like over here. So limit sell for one around there. And then honestly, we could leave the other one for up there if it wants to go that high. So I'm gonna come back when this trade is over, and like I really just do want to sell right now because I am up 150 bucks. I kind of do want to sell now, but I won't. We have this 1 minute imbalance. Maybe it will help us go higher. But anyway, so um I'm gonna come back whenever this trade's over, whether it takes an hour or whether I get stopped out break even in 10 seconds. I'm gonna we're gonna come back and see what happens. But also, recap for myself, I only took it on these three accounts. I did not take it on this Express account. Why? Because it's 11:30. Like I'm not supposed to be trading during 11:30. It's one of my rules. But like this honestly looks like a pretty good trade. Um, and because I don't have this on copy trading, obviously this account didn't take the trade, and that's because on this account I don't mind going like a micro or two heavier. Because I'm only risking like $100 on these accounts. I don't mind risking a little bit more on this one. But by the time that I entered, it was so far away from the entry, I didn't want to like chase it on the one account. So I left. You could honestly make a living off a couple micros. It's kind of crazy. Um, like if once price hits this point, I'll be up about $300. So they'll each be worth about 100. So I'm hoping that we at least hit my first TP, but we'll see. So anyway, I'm gonna come back. I don't really like this rejection here, but I'm gonna see you guys when this trade is all done. We'll see what happens. Hey, but this is my first trade in like a week. It's funny. First trade in a week. If I was in this with more micros, I would scale some. But anyway, so I'm gonna see you guys when this trade's over. But I got stopped out break even. After scaling one here, I actually did move it a little bit down because I saw how we were kind of hesitating. I was like, fuck this shit. It's Friday. I want to get $100. So I said, oh, let me actually flatten all of these. So um, so I, scaled one here and then we were kind of rejecting. I was like, this 5 minute might hold us. It did not. We didn't even take out this high. So, whatever. I'm calling it a day here. A little win, little piece of the pie. That's gonna be the title of the video because I don't really know what to title these videos, but whatever. So I'm done. It's 12 o'clock, but I'm done. I don't give a shit. So I'm gonna see you guys on Monday. Next week. What does that say? Federal Federal Monetary Policy Report? Isn't that pretty fucking big? Anyway, what's next week looking like? Monday we have news, thank God. Tuesday, testifying. Okay, that's at 10 a.m. Wednesday, he's testifying again. Okay, Thursday, final GDP and unemployment claim, and then Friday. So we have news every day. So next week we should be chilling. So maybe Tuesday will be a little funky. But I'm gonna see you guys on Monday. Where? That's not what I meant to click. Damn. All right, so I'm gonna see you guys Monday. We're ending the day up $300, so not bad. Chipping away at my negative balance. So I'm gonna see you guys on Monday.